Hey guys, Derpy here, and for the foreseeable future until Cat gets more merch. But we have some great merch today, guys. We have some brand new posters of Korina and my series. I might be a little biased, but I do like my poster. You guys don't even need to get them as posters. We have notebook versions so that you guys may write down your dirty little secrets into it. We will judge you. Anyway, enjoy the video, guys.
The content within this video is not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ow. Yep, that really hurts. I shouldn't have drank everything they gave me, but... Ow. I didn't think it was that strong. I mean, it was. I did a lot of stuff. I asked Thanatos to make me soup at one point. That's bizarre. At least he did. That was nice. Oh, I slept in my day clothes. That explains why it's a little uncomfortable. Oh.
Korina?
Hi, Thanatos.
Hello, my dear. I see you're finally awake.
I'm awake.
Good. I hope you're alright. I can only imagine how much the alcohol could have affected you.
Yeah, I've never
Do you
been...
want me to turn the lights off? I
Oh,
could if you so wished.
no, it's okay. They don't hurt or anything. It's just a little headache. Well, not a little headache. It really hurts, but looking at the light doesn't change it. But thank you, though.
You are tolerating that a bit better than I thought you would.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I've never been that drunk before, so hopefully I don't do that again.
Right. Well, I think I must tell you something then.
Okay, what is it?
Nothing bad. You didn't do anything bad. Just to start that off.
Oh, okay.
There might have been some issues with the alcohol, as I'm certain you are aware. Well, Dionysus actually gave the proper bottles to the party, but from what I've heard from a few of the children and some other gods, Aphrodite might have switched said bottles.
But why?
I don't entirely know. I did send letters to Zeus and what's that? Keon, asking for clarification, but they don't entirely know why. Some of the gods are a bit disapproval of her actions, while others are not as much, but rest assured it was an accident. It shouldn't happen again.
Well, I guess it wasn't an accident, but more secret. I know Keon didn't know what was going on, and
Yes,
everyone else at the party was a little confused too.
well, that is what I meant to say. My apologies.
Oh no, that's okay. I was just making sure.
Of course. Speaking of, stuff, I took the liberty of looking through... I got some letters, and I took the liberty of reading through one of them, but these are for you.
What are they?
From the children.
Oh, let me look. Oh, it's from Tryphon, Sophus. Oh, everyone's just saying sorry. Melite is a little more apologetic. I didn't blame any of them. They all seemed really confused and as inebriated as I was.
Yes. I'm still surprised you're standing on your feet. Whenever Dionysus makes some wonderful wine like the ones you tasted, some people can't exactly stand up straight. And again, that might be your mother's part in you.
Or
That might be helping.
would it not be my father's either? It is
No,
yours?
no. Your father's a horrible drunk.
Oh,
I don't mean as though he himself is bad, but when he... Long ago, when we were still in our infancy, practically, your father and I would go from island to island across Greece, drinking wine and partying with all manner of sorts. Your father could barely hold his liquor. In the morning, well, let's say I wouldn't be able to speak to him for a week.
oh,
That was mortal wine. You drank some godly. Your mother's a bit more of a harder drinker.
oh.
Or, I guess the word is more
Tolerant?
hardier.
Oh, okay.
So, you have your mother to thank for your lack of a headache, or your lessening of one at least.
Oh, don't get me wrong, it still hurts a lot, but it's not the worst headache I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Well, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that.
I figured.
Right. Well, Korina, I believe you should go ahead and get yourself some rest, yes?
Okay, I'll rest today.
If you're still wobbly or anything, let me know.
I will.
You
Thank
don't need to work today, at least.
Okay, I'm sorry for putting off work with all of this.
No, it's quite alright, Korina. I've been drunk myself. I know the feeling. To be honest, I have been waiting for this moment.
What moment? Me drinking?
You being drunk.
Is that like a, point of adulthood then? Or...
It is a point in adulthood. Not many do, but it does happen.
Oh, okay.
Rest now, though. Please.
I will. Thank you.
Good.
I will rest after I go and talk to Morse. I really did not broach that conversation with him as gracefully and tactfully as I'd like to. And I don't think he wanted to talk to somebody who was drunk. Maybe I can try broaching it again. And this time, I can, be more coherent and less emotional. Can't believe I just started crying when I was talking about it. Well, it was upsetting. But I guess I can try and come into this more level-headed and hopefully he'll understand. Morse. Excuse me, Morse. I'm sorry, I should have knocked before entering, but... Are you here? Morse? Maybe he's sleeping? Oh, there he is. Morse.
Oh, the drunken returns.
I apologize for last night. I was inebriated, as you know.
Oh, that one was very obvious, Korina.
Yes. I was wondering, if we could try the conversation again?
Again?
Yes, I feel like maybe we can have a better conversation about that now.
Do you even remember that conversation, Korina? Ended with you in tears.
Yes, I do remember parts and, well, a majority of the conversation. That's why I want to try again, so I'm not so emotional.
Let's see. What happened last time? Oh, yes, I remember. What happened was you were upset that I was upset with you. Is that all, Korina?
No, actually, that's not the one. Could you, I understand you're trying to train right now, but I would appreciate more,
Focus.
if you don't mind, that is.
Fine. What?
Well, I'm not upset that you're upset. I am troubled by that, but I want to know why you are upset.
What do you mean, why? It's not quite obvious, even to yourself, why I should be upset with you.
I mean, I only see a few reasons you would be upset with me.
You went out to a party. With who, might I ask? Because we never got to that part, did we?
I think I did mention it was people who, messed
Oh yes, people who wished to suit with you.
which I didn't want to do. I went there thinking that it was gonna be a party with gods, like Zeus and, everybody else. But it was
You
just...
know what the problem is, Korina? Honestly, what the whole problem is. I don't give a damn about what Olympus thinks. Sure, they can try to wedge you off, but you and me, us. Earth, I thought you cared about this whole relationship. And yet, it feels like at every turn and corner you try to find some other man or woman to have a fling with.
Can I respond now?
Sure, go ahead, respond.
I understand that you may think that way, but where I'm coming from is this. I know you don't care about what the gods think, or what anyone on Olympus says, but I fear if I go against what they want, and they come here to demand things, you will be upset, and I don't want them to send you away again. I merely was trying to humor this as long as possible, so they could get off my back until I could figure out a way to say we were together. And I really don't want to date anyone other than you.
Then don't.
I'm not dating anybody.
Is it not that hard to not go to a party? To sit on your ass?
Again, I thought that they would come and ask things.
To be very frank with you, Korina, that thought process of yours is idiotic.
Well, to be frank with you, Morse, I think your thought process of just saying to hells with all the gods is also a little idiotic because you know that that's not entirely going to happen.
And they won't do a damn thing about it, because guess who's my father?
They didn't... Morse, that didn't matter when they punished him.
Don't.
I'm sorry to bring it up, but you understand why I'm afraid, right? If they could do that to Thanatos, what would they do to me? They were lenient on you because Thanatos asked them to be lenient. And they don't care much about his words anymore. So what if I do wrong? I have nobody in my corner other than Artemis. And even her word seems to have less weight. I'm terrified, Morse.
I don't... Oh my god.
What am I doing that makes you so upset? I'm not
What do
trying...
you mean? I told you what it was.
I know, but what am I doing right now? You seem so angry and I'm just trying to explain myself.
Because... it doesn't make sense.
I know you struggle with putting yourself in others' shoes, so maybe you just don't understand where I'm coming from.
How am I supposed to? I'm not going out parading myself in front of other women or men, attempting to get their appeal.
I wasn't doing that. You're just assuming that.
You're not doing that at some suitor party.
It wasn't a suitor party. It was more of just us drinking and talking to each other.
Oh yes, don't tell me. That one of them probably would have groped you, too.
No one did.
Right.
No one did. I would have said Morse. I would have left if they did. Why do you think I'm such a bad person?
Pardon?
Why are you acting like I'm such a bad person, like I'm a seductress?
You are everything. To me.
It certainly doesn't feel that way anymore.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't when you called me a whore and never apologized for it. Insinuating I'm gonna parade myself around a bunch of men and women like I'm some harlot. How? I wouldn't even accuse you of doing those things. Well, why would you accuse me of doing that?
Because I'm not going out to see other people.
I don't want to...
Like you.
I don't want to go to your level, Morse. Don't make me go to your level right now.
My level? And what is my level? Huh?
I never brought people back here. Granted, that's when we weren't together, but you still did. I never brought people back here.
Ugh, please, is that it?
Well, if you're gonna call me a whore... And you don't feel bad for that? That you called me that and you supposedly care for me? You don't care that I'm terrified that something bad's gonna happen? You don't care about any of my feelings?
Nothing bad would happen to you.
And I thought nothing bad would happen to you or Thanatos, and look what happened.
Not because I stopped some rapist from getting the little greedy hands on you.
And when Thanatos spoke
maybe you
against
would have liked it if he did.
How fucking dare you, Morse? I've dealt with a lot from you, but that is too far. If you really care about me, how dare you say something so absolutely abysmal like that? How...
Korina?
How? Morse, something's bad's happening.
What? I don't see anything.
How? Morse.
I don't...
Help, ow.
I don't know.
Morse, please. Thanatos, please. Please.
I don't know what to...
Please. Help. Help, please.
What's going on, Korina?
Everything is hurting
What do you mean?
Everything hurts and...
Morse, what happened?
We were talking and then suddenly...
Korina! Korina!